So it is Monday. I literally just filmed my wrap up for last week's vlog because I am trash. And now I've got to move my car because I'm in a 2-hour spot. and I'm here for the whole day. So I'm going to move my car and then go back to work. But I just wanted to let you know I'm still currently reading The Odyssey, currently reading That Inevitable Victorian Thing by E.K. Johnston on audio. And I work really hard on it. I'm very excited, though, dramatically, I forgot my headphones today, which is terrible. I don't know how to function at work without headphones, but we're working on it. And last night when I went to the cinema with my boss, I left my cardigan out in the foyer and then it disappeared. So I've lost my cardigan. They couldn't find it for me either after the showing, though there was like no one left. So I'm going to try calling them again when I get back to the office. But yes, what a night. And what a day. No headphones today, no cardigan either. So it's like kind of dreary outside if you can't tell. And I'm in short sleeves because I was planning on having a cardigan. But oh well. Okay, I'm going to go move my car and then get back to work. But hopefully tonight I can get a lot of reading done, though I do have to edit last week's vlog. So, also, Friday is supposed to be a colouring video. But I'd rather read all week instead of spending time colouring. Does anyone have any suggestions for something I can do? You're not gonna see this till after. I'm gonna think of things to do, but I will let you know. Something that can go in that spot that is not a colouring video. And so just take it as a cheat day and say because I've done all these vlogs this month, that's like making up for my vlogs. Who knows, but we'll figure it out. Okay, I'll see you later. I'll try and remember to update you tonight.
Statement 1. Going down.
Bye. Bye work. Bye. I am now heading to the car because, I gotta go home. I left my wallet at my boss's house, the other work, so I'm gonna head there to pick it up and then go home and hopefully dinner will be ready. Yeah. So I'm just about to start editing last week's reading vlog. I'm home, if you couldn't tell. Jesse's out playing games on his PlayStation. And so I'm going to edit this. It shouldn't take too long. And then I might put a post on the YouTube's community post if I can figure out how to do that. Because I'm not going to upload a normal video today. Just that one. And for the sake that I essentially decided, so I decided that instead of filming a colouring video this week, because I was never going to find time to, and I'm prioritising reading this week to try and finish the Hours Magical Readathon, because I'm like, I'll be this close, so I'm going to try and prioritise that, so I won't colour this week, so there's not going to be a colouring video, and I'm so late on today's video that it's just going to not get filmed. I don't have time to film tonight. So I'm going to instead upload that video that would have been today on Friday and just not do a video today and not do a colouring video. So that was my decision if you were here for my internal debate earlier. Yes, I can't remember what video that's going to end up being in. Okay, edit. Now I'm going to try and make this work. Okay, so it is almost 10:30. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm still exhausted. Like, we had such a busy weekend that I'm still recovering. But I've read about 100 pages today of The Odyssey. I feel like I could keep reading tonight, but I should sleep. Otherwise I'll be really tired tomorrow. And I have about 100 pages left, so I should theoretically finish this tomorrow. So yes. that is my plan, and I'm going to start, then after that I will start Now I Rise by Kirsten White, which is just sitting over there. I edited and uploaded the last week's reading vlog this afternoon, and today I wrote out my reviews for The Astonishing Colour of After and Circe, which I'll be filming Wednesday morning probably, and then editing and uploading ready to go. And what else? I can't remember. I think that's it. So I will see you tomorrow. I don't have much plans for tomorrow. I have work, as I do like every day. And then I have other work at night. I have a late seminar at workshop thing. So, but I do tend to read a little bit during that because it's a little bit boring. The kitten's coming for me. I can see her. Hi. Kisses. Look into the camera. Say hi. Yeah. Yeah, say hi. Hi. Yeah. It's snuggle time. She's purring, ready to go to sleep, aren't you? You ready for sleep time? Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. It's Tuesday night. I'm at work. But I did so much good reading today. I finished That Inevitable Victorian Thing on audiobook. It was great. So good. I talked about it in my Goodreads review, and I'll talk about it in my wrap up. But like, yes, it was so good. It ended kind of exactly how I wanted. I thought it was really good representation. I would like to hear some own voices reviews. I don't know how own voices it is from the author, but I would love to hear some own voices reviews. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very fun and great. So that ticks off my science fiction book for the Magical Readathon. I think that's the arithmancy subject out, I think. And then I finished The Odyssey by Homer. So that was done. I've been working on that for the last couple of days. Done. Enjoyed it. It was fine. I think I gave it 3 stars. And then I read Sugartown by Hazel Newlevant, which is a graphic novel, very short. Again, really sweet. I wish this was a longer series. I believe it's only the 1 volume, but I would love to see it continued because I think it would have some real breadth. It's a bit of a like polyamorous romance, and it's nice. And then tonight I've read 38 pages of Now I Rise by Kirsten White, which is book 2 in the Conquerors saga, which is a Vlad the Impaler retelling from the point of view, from a female Vlad. So obviously this is book 2. I forgot my bookmark, so I don't even have like an indicator in here, but you can kind of see where I've read. And so I'll be working on this tomorrow. I hope to finish this definitely before the end of the readathon, because I decided this can be my historical fiction read. And then I think from then the only challenge I still have is something with a symbol on the cover. So a non-fiction. So I'm going to be reading Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi on the weekend for the Jews 24-hour readathon, which is going to be the non-fiction. And then I'll be either reading Ace of Shades by Amanda Fruity or The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo for a symbol on the cover. So essentially which one depends on when I get this finished, because Ace of Shades is a similar size book, whereas The Poet X is a shorter book that's told in verse, so it's going to be really fast to get through. Like I can get through it in a day on the weekend. So we'll see how it takes me to get through Now I Rise. But tomorrow is a public holiday for Anzac Day. That's like a War Memorial Day in Australia. And so I don't have to go into work, and I'm like, I understand why Anzac Day is important, but my family doesn't have strong connections to the war, so I don't feel deeply connected to it or anything. So I will probably do some reading tomorrow. So I do have to film 2 videos as well. I'll keep you updated. So it's Tuesday morning. I have some glare coming in from the side. I'm going to be filming videos tonight because Jessie has rehearsals. And I slept in, so, I didn't get a chance to do it this morning. Anyway, I'm currently reading Now I Rise by Kirsten White, which you knew about already because I told you like 30 seconds ago in vlog time. We are going to visit Jessie's grandmother today, but other than that, I'm kind of free, so I'll probably be reading a good chunk of this. I'm hopeful to get to like maybe page 200, 250, because then I'll have it finished by Friday. So there's only like 100. If I get to 250, there's 100 pages each day left, and I can read like 100, 150 pages a day on a normal day, like a work day. So that's my goal. We'll see. Maybe I could get more, maybe I could get less. These are really fast paced, so I could get through really fast, I'm not sure. But that's my goal, so like 250-ish kind of pages by the end of today, which seems achievable. We'll see how we go. I'll catch in with you later. I've just put Anzac biscuits in the oven. So exciting. I literally just tweeted that like I want everyone to make Anzac biscuits, even people who have never heard of Anzac biscuits, because they're literally like the best biscuit / cookie thing. If you're American, they're a cookie. They're not like an American biscuit, but they're the best. And they're currently in the oven. So now I am reading more of this. I'm like this far through. I don't even know how many pages that is. But I don't think I'll get to my goal tonight because I'm trash. Yes. Okay. I'll show you the biscuits when they're done. This is an Anzac cookie. I'm so excited. Hi, so it's now like just past 11 on Wednesday night. I have work in the morning, so I'm currently like gonna go to bed. But I have now read quite a bit. I think it's 159 pages of Now I Rise by Kirsten White, which puts me at about 33%. The kittens come on it, you and the Gordo tail. So this is really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. I really enjoyed the first one. And I think this one is better because I found the start of the first book, which was And I Darken, a bit slow. The third book comes out in a few months, so I'm gonna pick that up and read it like straight away once it comes out. But yeah, so I'm about a third of the way through this. Hopefully get like another third-ish read tomorrow, and then finish it Friday in preparation for the Dewey's 24-hour readathon, which is Saturday night through to Sunday night. Where I'm hoping to read some faster like stuff. I think I've mentioned this a million times, but The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo, which is a novel told in poetry, and The Complete Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi, which is a non-fiction memoir graphic novel. So I'm hoping to read both of those over the weekend. So I would love to have finished this by then, and then if I finish both of those, I'm gonna try and read Ace of Shades by Amanda Fruity, which I definitely won't get finished over the weekend. But if miracles happen, I might get finished with it Monday night, maybe, and just tuck it into this month. Who knows? We'll see how I go on this first. But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, so I will try and remember to vlog tomorrow. So it's Thursday night. I was at work all day today because, I work. But I also went to the bookstore and I got like 4 things. So first off, I got Queens of Fenburn. I should like point you away from the icon. I got Queens of Fenburn by Kenda Blake. This is the set of novellas, so it's only short. It's 2 novellas from the One Duck Throne, Three Duck Crowns series. The third final book comes out later in the year, so I'm going to be reading this next month. And then spinning it around, because, you know, like, this is a boring review. Let's look at books. I got 3 other things. Oh, the kitten's on my bag. I'll start with this one. So I got Far From the Tree by Robin Benway. This is probably the one that I don't know when I'm going to get around to it, but I think it sounds great, and I've heard amazing reviews. It's a YA contemporary. I was going on a YA fantasy kick, but suddenly, because it's now like spring in the US, a bunch of YA contemporaries have been coming out that are appealing to me. So I'm just going to collect them and read them when I get to them. But this is about 3 siblings who were adopted or fostered out and have never met before. That really intrigued me, so I picked this up. Then I got Ace of Shades by Amanda Fruity. I had actually requested this from I borrowed it from the library as an ebook, not knowing when I would get my hands on it and planning to read it next, but I returned it because I now have this physical, beautiful copy for me. So I'm hopeful to try and get this finished by the end of the month, which is Monday. We'll see how I go. And then finally, I was so surprised because I didn't think this came out till even Queens of Fenburn. I thought this came out 8th of May. It was in store today. I thought this, which is The Smoke Thieves by Sally Green, also didn't come out till 8th of May. But no, it was in store as well. This is a gorgeous cover. I'm so obsessed. I've heard mostly good things about this, but some people were a little disappointed in it, thought it was a bit slow. That's fine. I don't care. I'm in the mood at the moment for young adult fantasy, and adult fantasy, but just fantasy and science fiction. So this is like a cast of characters, old school medieval fantasy. So I'm super excited for this, and it looks really good. I really like this white cover. I think the US has a different cover, but this one is gorgeous. So those are all the books that I picked up. Obviously I'll be reading Smoke Thieves next month as well, and I'll be reading Ace of Shades next month if I don't finish it by this month. But so, yes, these are like reasonable purchases to be making, but you know I've bought so many books this month. It's a problem. It's a problem. Hi, it's Friday night. I am currently sitting on the couch reading some of Now I Rise. I'm almost done too. I'm like less than 100 pages from the end. Yeah, like 75 pages from the end. We're going to see Jesse's little brother in a show tonight. He's in Toxic Avenger. I say little. He's an adult, but he's little. And is he 19? And so we're going to go see that. That's tonight, which reminds me I need to go print my tickets. And so I won't get heaps of time to read tonight, but I am like dedicated to finishing this before I go to sleep. So no matter what time Toxic Avenger finishes, I don't even care. I don't care. I'm gonna have this finished. So, and then I have plans on what I want to read tomorrow. So yes, get excited. If I remember to take sneaky footage of tonight. No, I shouldn't do that. That's awful. I won't do that. But I might see you there before the show. And then I'll let you know what time I finally finish this book tonight. I'm really enjoying it so far, though. It's really good. I'm so excited for the third one, which comes out later in the year. I'm just hype. So it is late. I just finished Now I Rise by Kirsten White. I really enjoyed it. I do really love this series, this Conqueror Saga. It's really good. It's a female thing, a pale retelling. It somehow really works. It's obviously historical fiction with this variation. The variation works so well. and like all the exploration of like womanhood but trying to be vicious. And oh my god, kitten, can you stop? It's just, hey, it's just so good. I love it so much. It's great. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi, so it is Saturday night. It's like 20 to 10 and the Dewey's Readathon starts at 10. But I also start work at 10. I'm obviously taking a book with me to work. But we'll see how we go. I have work till like 10:30 tomorrow morning and then work all tomorrow evening as well. Lots of work, but maybe some time to read. But I will keep you posted on how much I actually get read during the readathon. Maybe a bit of a failure, but we'll try anyway. Oh, also, I got my eyes tested and ordered some new glasses today. So that's going to be fun. In a couple of weeks, you'll see me with some new frames. Yes. Hi, it is Saturday night. And I have finished The Complete Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi. I read the whole thing today. And I finished it just after the Dewey's Readathon started. Oh well. I read like 20 pages after the readathon started. And then since then, so since 10 o'clock-ish, I've been reading The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. I have gloves on my hands because my hands have turned into pieces of trash the last day, and so I've covered them in ointment. I'll put them in gloves. But so I'm now halfway through The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo, which is written in verse. I'll like show you something. It's in verse. So it's going really fast. I'm halfway through. And I'll definitely, obviously, finish this tomorrow, no problem. And then I hopefully will start Ace of Shades by Amanda Fruity, which I'm really, really excited for. And I have high hopes that I might be able to finish by Monday. They're very high. I don't think it'll actually happen, but at least then, if it goes into May, it'll be a book read really early in May. So positives. We think of positives here. Okay, it's bedtime. Bye. So I am home for the morning. I've got a few more hours left to go back to work, and I am reading The Poet X. I hope to have it finished in the next hour or so. I don't have much to go, and it's written in verse, so it's very fast. Like, just over halfway. So yes, I will let you know when I'm done. Yeah. And Dewey's Readathon for me finishes here at 10 o'clock tonight. So, but I have work from 4:30 till 10. So, sure, we'll see what happens. You know, I can sometimes read at work. So I finished The Poet X, which was my last owl for the Owl's Magical Readathon. So I've now finished all my owls, but I also just finished Giant Days Volume 2 by Alison Tryman, Saren and Cougar. I really enjoyed this. This is like a 3 stars. I have volumes 3, 4, 5, and 7 here still to read, but it might be a bit of a next month kind of thing. And then I'm about to pick up Ace of Shades by Amanda Fruity. But first I should kind of tell you what I read went with what challenges, so let me crack open my laptop. So for Ancient Runes, which was a book with a symbol on the cover, I read The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo because the X was stylized. So I called that a symbol. I was originally going to read Ace of Shades, but I didn't end up being able to get it in time, and I would never have finished it in time with everything else I read. So, oh well. And then for Arithmancy, which is a book with a number on the cover or in the title, I read One Dark Throne by Kendall Blake. That felt like so long ago. Oh my god. And then Astronomy was a science fiction novel, and I read That Inevitable Victorian Thing by E.K. Johnston on audiobook, which is a great choice. I was originally going to read Paper Girls Volume 4, but it still hasn't arrived at my library, so I'm glad I found an alternative to that. Then for the Care of Magical Creatures Owl, it was a book with magical creatures on the cover or in the book itself. And I read both The Odyssey by Homer and Circe by Madeline Miller for this challenge. Both of them applied fine, and I read both. Then Charms Owl was a fantasy book, and I read The Warrior Heir by Cinda Williams-Chimer. Defense Against the Dark Arts was a book about secret clubs or societies, and I read A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. Herbology was a book with a nature-related word in the title, and I read Son of the Dawn by Cassandra Clare, the e-novella from the new set, Ghosts of the Shadow Market? I think that's what it's called. For History of Magic, it was of course a historical fiction book, and for that I read Now I Rise by Kirsten White, which is an alternate history of Vlad the Impaler if Vlad the Impaler was a woman, and it's great. That was book 2. Book 3 comes out later in the year, and I'm hype. For Muggle Studies, it was a non-fiction book, and for that I read The Complete Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi, which is a graphic memoir, and I really enjoyed it. I finished that yesterday. For Potions, a book with or about alchemy, I read The Price Guide to the Occult by Leslie Walton. And for Transfiguration, a book about shape-shifting, I read The Astonishing Colour of After by Emily X.R. Pan, which I know was on a lot of people's lists because it's a brand new release this month. And I really enjoyed it. It was beautiful. So that's my little Owl's Readathon wrap up. I've read every Owl. I'm very happy. And I would totally do this kind of readathon again. It is so good. A longer readathon with just goals of challenges. Yes, less stressful than a short-term one. I really enjoyed it. Though maybe I won't vlog next time because that was hard work. Okay. I will talk to you later. Julie's readathon still has another while to go. But I have to go to work soon, so we will see what I actually get read, but I will keep updating my word count to their word total because they're trying to reach 1 million pages read globally. So I will add what I read to there, and I'll kind of let you know how I go. So I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, it is Monday evening. I forgot to update last night because I got home from work and basically collapsed into bed. At work I did, so by the end of yesterday I had finished volume 2 of Giant Days, and I'm halfway through volume 3. I also finished about 40 pages yesterday of Ace of Shades by Amanda Fruity, and then my boss and I were watching Your Name, which is an anime movie. Beautiful. So I didn't read as much as I would have at work, but things happen, and so that was the end of the magical readathon, and technically the end of this vlog, so that is where we are at. Otherwise, for the last day of the month, today I have, what have I been doing? I've read a tiny bit of Ace of Shades, but I had a super busy day at work, so that was about it. I'm going to finish Giant Days Volume 3, and then I have a big, huge, let me try and get it in the shot. Up there, I have a big, huge textbook that I'm slowly getting through this year, just because it's interesting. It's about the history of the English, well, not just the history, but the English language in general, which fascinates me, and I've had it for years, but I keep forgetting to read it. My dad got it for me for Christmas or my birthday, years and years ago. And I'm working on that, so I'm reading, a section, because each section's a page, for every book that I read each month. So once I finish Giant Days, I'm going to count up how many books I've read this month, because that will be the last thing I finish, and then work on reading the equivalent number of sections from the English language textbook, and then I'm going to film my book haul and my wrap-up today, I think, after dinner. So that's what we're doing, and then those will be up, and this video will be up, and we'll be a functioning YouTuber human being reading person. Yeah. Did I tell you I'm getting new glasses? That's a thing. I can't remember if I told you that the other day. I have the kitten here beside me. Come up, be in the photo, kitten. Be in the video. Look at her. She's getting so big. Yeah, look at the camera. Look at the camera. What's happening? Look at the camera. Bite my finger, but look at the camera. Okay, we will see you next time with a proper video, because we're not going to be vlogging in May. No, we're not. No, we're not. This was too much work. We're going to take some time off before we do some vlogging again. Isn't that right, Gideon? But I'll see you soon with another video. Bye! Thank you for watching these, by the way. If you did, if you enjoyed them, let me know. Bye!